Now what we have here is a double rotating magnetic field generator. In other words, the small arms in there spin, and also the gear pivots also spin, and it creates a double rotating magnetic field. And this is a generator per se. Now you notice around the outside there are 16 magnets, and they're turned on 45. And let me get in a little closer here where we'll show one of them where you can see. Okay, now and what happens is you have on the magnets around the outside, which are 16 of them, and they are set at north, south, north, south, north, south, and it goes on around like so. Okay, now you have also 4 points on the gear, spur gear is what I call it, and the south, 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 south. Now there's a magnet on the inside, as you can see here, and this entire magnet around the outside circumference is north, and it sits on a gear that keeps the pivot arms and everything in line and the timing right. Okay, so here's what happens. You got south against south, and that pushes. You got south against north, and that pulls. Okay, and now the center magnet will pull inward. You'll get it past this critical mass point, and to where it goes into the bismuth or whatever you use to shield the rotating arm shields. Now, so what happens is this pushes, this pulls, and the center pulls to the center. And what happens is this gear travels it along to where it has to actually do the same thing again that it just did. In other words, it falls in the same position that it just left, and it's right here. So it will push, push, pull, pull again, and then it will go into the next situation to where it was just like it was the last time that it turned. So then you have all four of the gears, all four of those, and they're working simultaneously to give you motion. Now here I can show you that the gears are set at 180 teeth, and they're set at 22.5 degrees, and the gear around the outside edge is 180 teeth, and it coincides with the smaller gear, which is actually right here. And that will keep you on a path to where the same thing's happening over and over, which will actually give you what you want. Now here you can see it. This is an old drawing, but you can see the north, and then the 16 magnets around the outside, and then the shielding arms with 4 points on each arm, which are south, and they are working simultaneously to spin. And from the spin, from the center point right here is where your torque is, and that's where your alternators or whatever it is that you're planning on using it for will suffice. Now This can be used and adapted for many different ways and purposes. For instance, time dilation, if you've studied anything about that, you'll notice that under the spin of a double rotating magnetic field, you have time being accessed. So time will slow down below it and speed up above it. So in other words, some studies need to be done on this, of course, but if you slept under this, then time would cease to exist. In other words, while you slept, your body would not age at all, and that would double your longevity. Also, it will create gravity. That's something that's needed in deep space travel, and it can be used for also for lift. If you flip it over, the thing lifts. So this has a lot of unique possibilities, everything from a power station to a heart device where, you know, it's implanted in your body and will run, and there's no batteries to wear out, and it will just keep going until it just wears out. On ztime.info, this particular drawing and some more also is in that book that I wrote some years ago, and it will be available in the store part of the website soon. Also, if this is adapted right, that it can contribute to creating a black hole for airspace travel, which to get anywhere outside the solar system, we're going to need to go really fast, and right now there's not that capability. So anyway, I want you to have good luck with this, and we'll talk to you later.